Hello Cancers! We are doing some zodiac videos today using the Halloween Oracle as well as the Reiki deck. So we're looking at the shadow self and some things we need to let go of. So I'm seeing a strong theme of the deceased for you already, Cancer. And of course that is what I use the Halloween Oracle for when we're not doing shadow readings. But you got remembrance and ancestors on the table already. So I think it's time to face some of your fears surrounding death by accepting that everyone dies. This is a very, very extreme message, very heavy. Everyone does die. So it seems like you're not giving enough reverence to those who have passed before you, but instead use it as sort of like a grievance, like, oh, I'm so sad that they died, instead of actually just continuing to communicate with them through other means, like in prayer or song or light, like physically, like lighting candles and stuff, flickering lights, whatever it is. So, Cancer, something about death, you know, I am not doing all that. Y'all are a mess right now, Cancer. You're upset about somebody dying, I'm guessing. That this was a recent thing that happened. Listen, Cancer. If you are not currently grieving the loss of someone important to you, then just skip this video, because this is a sentimental grief that we're experiencing here. We have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. It is okay to take time off to deal with these things and to learn to cope. Face down, we have midnight, the most magical hour of all. That's probably when you're feeling the loneliest or the saddest or missing them the most, is at those later hours. We have the barmbrack, sweetness and synergy. Accept the food. If people are coming towards you, if they want to offer you things, just accept it. Accept their good graces. Accept what they have given you, because they're giving it out of love. They're giving it out of care, and you can't allow a death of someone isolate you from the living. Okay? You cannot isolate yourself from the living just because you are caught up in a death. Everyone knows how it feels to lose someone. And if they don't, they will. Okay? Now is not the time to keep to yourself, to isolate, to hide away, to do the things you normally do, Cancer. Now is the time to face these things. Open up to the people around you. We have dawn, the light after the darkness. Life is the only thing after death. Because we still live. Because here we are. This is what we're doing. We have ancestors, the love and legacy of our DNA. Once more, honoring those who come before you. Maybe there's some kind of ritual you can do that the people in your heritage have always done when they lose someone. You know, like people have funerals. Maybe there's some kind of process you can go through. We have spider, community, and web weaving. Once again, relying on the living, connecting with the people who are still here to help you through these hard times of loss. And the lamp, remembrance. Light a candle. Leave a light on. Let that person know that you're still thinking about them and you're still grieving them and you still miss them. Because for all we know, they can hear it. Okay, Cancer? We have werewolf, exploring wildness and death. The eternal cycle begins here. I feel like crying right now. I'm very sorry to those of you who are going through a loss. Werewolf, exploring wildness and death. The eternal cycle begins here. Right? Challenge your own beliefs. Do things out of the ordinary. Skull of light, illumination. You may never know what happened. You may never get that final cause of death. You may never understand why. You may never, ever know. Okay? But vampire, emotional intelligence. Now is not the time to turn yourself off from allowing other people to fill you up. And it's okay if you don't feel happy. It's okay if you don't want to jump around and feel joy. We got ghost, regret. Don't regret what's left of your life by suffering over another's. Skull of flowers, creating through the ashes. How can you honor them? Maybe you physically got some of their ashes. How can you honor them? Maybe mix it in for a painting or something. That'd be cool as fuck. Maybe that's what I want people to do with my body when I'm dead. We got jack-o'-lantern, protection. Okay. Just know that now You have more protection on the other side, even when you're alone. Invisibility, authenticity. In the moments where you feel the darkest and you can't hold on anymore, reach out. Say a prayer. You don't have to pray to God. You pray to whoever you love. Pray to who you lost. With skull stars, infinite possibilities. You never know who might answer. So peace be with you through these trying times, Cancer. I feel many of you are suffering a great loss or thinking about a great loss. And the biggest secret to life is that you have to keep living. Okay, you will have to celebrate again someday. You will have to replenish yourself again someday. Even if today is not that day. Okay. Night song, hidden talents, scrying, intuition. Okay, this is just going to keep going. You know what you need to do, and they want to remind you of it. This is more of a channel message. Be sure to book a Halloween Oracle reading if you want to talk to your loved one. Not to be weird and promoting during an intimate space, but I can tell that y'all got some channel messages. Let's see what we need to let go of this winter. What does Cancer need to let go of? Yeah, you can't wallow in this for too much longer, Cancer. That's the unfortunate truth. Life does go on, and you've got to go on with it, or it's going to be your life next. Okay? You will have to have new relationships and do other things and be a part of things again. So right now, you maybe don't need to cut out anything, but you are going to have to come back to real life. You're going to have to put your guards down. You're going to have to lay your defenses down. You're going to have to let go of control. You're going to have to stop trying to cut people off and push them away because of your grief. You're going to have to stop worrying so much about how you're going to get through this and how you're going to work. You need to focus on the relationships that are there rather than the ones that aren't. You got to stop catastrophizing, Cancer. What's stopping you from having this new journey and the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor is your dedication to grief. It's not time to move on. It's time to move forward. That's all. You don't have to move on from this, but you have to move forward with this. So it's time, Cancer. It's time to get back up. Get out of bed. Brush your teeth. Brush your hair. Do your makeup. Go out, meet someone new. It's time, Cancer. Okay? It's time. Queen of Wands. It's going to take a lot, but you got this. Okay? I love you so much. I'm so sorry if you're hurting. Consider booking a Halloween Oracle message with your loved one if that's something that you're interested in. Otherwise, just have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, Cancer.